Asazi no wemfuleyo baka wansi ne bankuba wano kyasi nenye baka wansi nembera nga ne baka wansi nengamba UPDF weja bali nga batugamba bano ba UPDF we bakwata abantu babata ne bagenda ne babasulayo musiko nembera onengamba obakufanyi kanse nenye baka ngandoboza nasigade wanzeka kati nembulira banange bali kulalamika ne bagamba mutusaidie twagala genda nase bali tubebaka ndio nikajua au nentegera kuba ne banange we bali nange ne balaba ne bagenda bajasinga bababuza
abwa Gntv agalkosia kure Robert omurikasese
Kasese ekigombe kirukora kutondoza no kurebuza abarukshohe ebyenyanja ahamwaro gwa Kasenyi bargaye babasa kubana bachamya okurabira amugambirizo wabo orukumanywa nkasa Gntv humbiza kechone yagira ngo bashije bashatu buhate no bakwatwa kandi abashanga bino obutimba obutara hamutindo barukozesa okushohe ebyenyanja omuri abo abakwatwa harimo orukumanywa nkabogere ow'emyaka 21 Bright Prosper emyaka 28 hamwe n'abandi reka tubirebe
ashatu no bagamba kuba bakwatwa bakujuba ebyenyanja omuhenda biragiro ahamwaro kumango gwa Kasenyi anyanja ya Kijojo mu district ya Kasese ekikwekweto ekyakorwa amahe agakujunanizwa ahabyo bujubi ecyakebembirwe Sergeant Behumbiza John asakwa na hamya makuraga arugira ngo mumba kwatwa barmu Joseph byamuka mu myaka 28 hamwe na nabogere muzidaro fo myaka 21 Bright Prosper myaka 28 kandi ubona bakwatwa bine ebyo kujubisa ebitakwikirizwa Sergeant John yagira ngo bwatabatungoka kumu abo kuza umwanya bakakora bitakire kubana bukorwa
Kuzaro nabona utware byane biko tware byanye nabyo atoshango omeza kandi nimo ko kumwasha kubinya bya byo mu kiro kuko akutuye ko mukazo kamunya mwene umugu so ataba bayitire msangwe ibi ninga pesha ayere mu mukazenda ukono kutware byenyanzo muri ringo zose yakosa katemba katashire abyo namara mu byenyanzo tene watu ubu recommended aina namba ko bwamba kwibiri kandi namba ibire je yakore kutamumiza in accidents nyingi enzo ne kutera nako no gumiza ninga gonyene kuno ntera ne kuri ninga ihungarije ndo kutera so hata na committing suicide himself support using fishing they are catching fish in breeding zone which is not it's prohibited in water 3 they don't have licenses to allow them to go, catching fish in water. In terms of what? Size of net, the good size of net, the boat, recommended is supposed to be 28 feet. 3, they don't have a license to allow them to go in water. 4, they want to commit the suicide themselves. We have a hippo in water, we have the crocodile, we have the waves in water, they can kill them. So that's why you hand it over to the court of law to punish them. As a fisheries protection unit, you can't allow just people using illegal nets in water, small boats, either killing the wrecks in terms of illegal fishing.
The court says obutimba 30 mu mato aga license. So why sango inakatimba aka size 8 kimasa ngono kozesa small boats. Toka kozesa yatira hango inaka katimba tavu taine license nyuma boy aina katimba katashikire kali anda size so chibantu manisa ngobu no muononyi so okuza kumukwata no kumukwatira umusango gukusanga ine ubutimba buri anda size kandi muri atore tar license mena riyaho no munyazo wa outside yona na itebye nyenza rito takusasura musoro so minso ngabo ntibarya kana kindabira bakuswa
abakwatwa kwanu bagamba n'abanyamahurire nkabyamuka Joseph yagirangu namazima yabanakosa katimba katashire kubasa kwanu kakozesubwa kandi yashabo kusasuro webogere ya omuturage w'umwaro ogwa Kasenyi nawe yayikiriza omushango gwe kandi yashabo kusasuro
when nsaba government yasasuro kintu garuka kusahibwa nsebe batakwe agwa kino saha esi sitakuzira
nanetinyi byanendera
ubadde kimukobunde n'uso wakubena inayikiriza ngo government ensase kinshagabwira mu kusuba kutimba kakakaje bankwatira omizo mukata kati nitunanisawa government ensase kinshagabwira kusuba mukata kati bankwatira kati kasi nanisaba government ensase kinshagabwira
Awa Gntv agarukosia tukunda Mathias kure Robert omuri Kasese
nabo twakomezamo omuri Kasese office enkuru za Lekatwe zosa kuba nizikingwaho ahabwembeera mbi akabuyonjo erukushangwa omwanya ogwe orukuzombigere bya mukuru w'ebyamagara omucweke ekyo orukumanywa nk'omukyara Apio Dorine yarwe yagira ngo bija kurebeka ngo omwanya ogwo aguma gukingire mpaka ibarakorera nshonga ya kabuyonjo kwenda ngo abasa kuba niberinda okwitantara ninga okujanjara kw'endwara ezakureetwa omu burofu obwe. Reka tubirebe.
Embuga nkuru zegombora ya Katwe omu district ya Kasese nizigamba kuba zakingwa ahubwo kuburaho kweyambira arugamba n'abanyamakuru bwanyuma yo kukinga embuga nkuru zegomboreji orukujunanizwa by'amagara ahabwe gombora ya Katwe owesinsa Apio Dorine yagira ngo yashara mu kukinga embuga nkurezi bwanyuma yo y'ababembezi kubura gumana bagarukamu omukushaba kweye oko kubasa kwa bombeka abo kweyambira ahasya arujangwa amabaraga bahandikire gona utotagarukamu najangwa akabahandikire birabe nabiri yo kwa kabiri 2023 nkanda garike yabahandikire birabe nabishatu yo kubanza 2024 kongatine kibagarikiremo Apio nagira ngo igomboreje inegume kingire okusiyo barase kwano bayembekaho kweyambira ngo wararebe aha office yona ningashi arukuza gukora naza kurara yakwatwa
Bending the temporal closure of the sub-county. The reason being, the latrine status are very poor. If you check the latrine status behind there, actually it's not comfortable, it's dilapidated, it's really in a sorrow state, whereby me who is implementing latrine coverage in the community, it's a great shame to us. One, it will cause diseases to us, it will even prevent us to implement what is on ground. So that is the main reason as why close to the place. It is a temporal closure that the sub-county leadership makes it done, puts the latrine in place or renovates it, then they can resume duty.
Arukugamba n'abanyamakuru wishente ko entebe yakashatabwe gombora ya Katwe wesinsa Simwe Wilson yajangwa rero mbakora anshonga kureka ngo basakwana baretaho kweyambira haho naho ukubasakwana bamaro kizwe kiroho bwa hati nagira ngo bwa hati bine gukora aho kweyambira nibenda batarukwenda
people are pretending to take it to be, except that it lacks some small renovation, and the renovation couldn't enforce it, couldn't do it because we are still putting up an alternative. As you can see, there is a new office that is being constructed which has a waterborne toilet, hygienically disturbed by their surrounding communities. You see, once not full, the renovation that is lacking, that one is very small. And as I've told you, you cannot renovate a latrine when people are using it. You see, she's aware that we first put up an alternative latrine as we work on this one.
Awa Gntv agarukosia kure Robert omuri Kasese
nabo ya omuri Kasese abakushemerwa kwango offices za NUP bwanyuma yo kwakira za karamagezi hamwe na printer okurgo wa Honorable John Bamwinda ogwakabaye simbereho okujwekera ecyange cya busongore cy'amatemba konkaya yesimba hati ne kigombe cyona ecyayimerireho bwati harjuri yabasakwana igita aha kigombe ecya NUP kandi yazirangwe ki kija kubanci bayamba kurengo bashoronzi yace emirimo yabo katubirebe
habaho okucacanca obw'ekibiina ekyorubajurakanisa gavumenti ekya National Unity Platform ekirikwebemberwa okinsa Kyagulanyi Ssentamu obwingi bakumanka Bobi Wine kubaasa kwambigura embuga nkuru zaabo omu kibuga ekya Kasese Municipal kandi nabwanyuma obaba mbaheebwa za kompyuta hamwe na n'ebyokubaasa kuba nibakozesa kuruga ow'ekitinisa John Bamwenda. John Bamwenda niwe yabayesimbireho arikwenda ko mukico mwishengero ahabwa busongore y'amatemba kandi arikwebera akakonja ko muntu konke enshumi nkyehwire akabasa kuba nayegita kibiina ky'orubajurakanisa gavumenti ekya NUP kandi abasa kuba nahereza ofisi ya NUP eyo mu kibuga ekya Kasese Municipal computer printer hamwe n'ebindi ebyokubayamba omu office.
Because together we're going to fight his Museveni dictatorship, we're going to fight Museveni as a person who has really refused to leave power peacefully. I thank you.
Barkwakira computer na printer we orukushuganisa ekibiina kya National Unity Platform abwecweka ekya Rwenzori Basisa Brian yasakwa na Sima Jonen abo kurugaya akabasa kuba nabegitaho kandi akabasa kuba nabashagika.
They are going to protect this country, creating what we call law and order. So I strongly believe that they will be safe as long as we have we have displayed this information to the public for everyone to view. So I strongly believe that they will keep them safe here.
Aba Gntv agarukosya kure Robert Omurikasesi.
Nunga kule Robert omukico mw'ishengyero ahabw'ishaza lya Butambara ubwo niwe kitinisa Mwanga Kivumbi arugayo yabasa kuba nakwatanisa n'abakica abandi mw'ishengyero okuruga omu kyanga kya Buganda yagira ngo nibashaba gavumenti basekwa nebinga bararo okuruga omu kyanga kyabo kandi Kivumbi yagira ngo encourage neja kuba nerebeka ngo aho harigaho kurwanira amataka okweyongira omu kyanga kya Buganda ngo n'abantu batureho mu busingi katubirebe.
Not of late, but that is our history. That is how Uganda was able to grow from a few clans to quite now, over the years, the mighty kingdom and nation we are. So we always welcome people who come and settle in here and make a positive impact. But we can only take so much. The land here is not elastic. Our hospitality cannot also be abused to an extent. Therefore, we will keep track of this issue and rally our people because there are enormous pressures on land already in Uganda. We are the most densely populated part of Uganda with huge land conflicts, huge land evictions. We cannot compound that with taking on more or less of people who are being chased from there. The people who are nomads must know nomadism had its time and that time is past. It's a primitive behavior and they should better settle. Their cattle is not the owner of all the grass in this world, that they will walk up to Alaska looking for green pasture for their animals. So we ask them to take our advice and go where they came from. Buganda this time may not be in a position, or we may not have the carrying capacity to take on that anymore. So you not be chased from Acholi, Langu, where and come and settle here. No, we are going to move and mobilize our people accordingly to be on maximum alert, and it's an issue that is close to our heart. We will go big on it. The second issue that we want to go strong on this year is we are going to organize what we are called a Choto Chababaka in every constituency, to once again bring forth the issues that are so pertinent to the people of Central Region and maybe to the people of Uganda. Because quite often when we speak loud on some issues, the country normally follows suit. Uganda always leads the way. We are the biggest caucus in this parliament. We have the biggest population in this country. We are strategically located, and therefore we are going to leverage that in bringing forth the issues that are so critical to our nationhood in the Choto Chababaka. We'll talk about land evictions. We'll talk about climate change, especially the forest land and what is going on in the forest. We will talk about the inequitable sharing of national resources. For long we've cried that the parish development model, structured as it is at a parish level, one size fits all, is obviously somehow to an extent disadvantages the central region and other hugely populated region. We have spoken over there that they need to input in a population quota and take care of the population density. They've not heed our call. We are going to go in this Choto and do so. We are suffering huge amounts of immigrant workers. Most of the people who are in the diaspora, especially in the Arab world, come from central region. We contribute the highest big number of people. We want to bring all those other issues at hand. Of course, we are going to bring back the question of power allocation in Uganda, power relation in Uganda. The authorities at central government, you've seen with huge resources at the center. All that the country is witnessing is a corruption. We believe it's high time we empowered regional government strong again. And we want to make a case for a strong regional government that have resources for which the Secretary to Treasury cannot recall at will. Today, some command at the district level remains at the collection account and controlled by the people are queuing to build a borehole, to dig a toilet, to whatever. Secretary to Treasury must assign some resources. We are saying with this, all we've witnessed is massive corruption. So we are going to the country to rally again that effort for more power to go to regional. I will even take care here in Parliament to speak to other chairs of other caucuses to share some of these feelings on how we can strengthen local government to take charge of land issues, to take charge of so many pertinent issues in their communities. So we are going big and to major on what the Baganda call federal. It is high time we brought it forthwith, and now I think the timing is proper and it's fitting. So we are going to go in each constituency. In the next couple of weeks we will announce where. I've even undertaken, we have agreed, because we want to organize it in such a unique and profound manner. My constituency, my district will organize the first of that Choto, because we want to give it the actual footing we want to see on the ground, and we want to see the actual vision to fruition. So we are going to be there in Butambala. I will announce the date. That's why we are going to have the first Choto, because it can't be so good and I start it everywhere. I want people to first see this is how it's going to be organized. Its output will be this way, and we are going to organize it in the next, not long, to not take more than 2 to 3 weeks. We will be organizing the first Choto, and we will now have very good speakers. We are going to rally this region. As the Sabasaja said, this is not time for Kubongota. So we are going to rally once again this region to that profound prominence that we always ought to do. So please, we invite you, the media, when we do so, to be there. The other issue we are going to do alongside the Choto is that we are going to organize, ours will be political leaders across the region for a one-day conference. We as a caucus, we shall come up with the resources to mobilize that region, regardless of political feelings. Because you look on the political spectrum, our region is not faring very well. Be it in NRM, be it in FDC, be it in any other party, apart from NOP, where our brother Chagulanyi is a president. But we want once again to speak to our political leaders, ask the big questions, provide the big answers. And we need to share this together, irrespective of where you are, in terms of political affiliation or ideology. There are issues that are common to the people of Central Region, and you can help us carry them forward. We will organize a general meeting of members of parliament soon to rally them to support this endeavor. But these were resolutions that had been decided long time ago. We are only implementing them. So they are not new. The Choto issue, the Tavamiruka issue, the only new issue we have brought on board, which we are going to monitor so cautiously, is the
kuruga Busia mugambirizi wa polisi Ogon Fred Nangu muyangire ya Uganda yarigyo yachamya kwari omushija olukutebezwa kwari emyaka 50 aferiro muroji kandi nkigamba ngo omushija ogu abiraryo mushonga zombonano n'omukazi w'abandi ngamba ngo abasa kuba ayisirwe ebimugaze yakorise ebingi bakumanya nkero kuhereza manige kije kamarenga ekamwihamo kumwiho magara gensechi katubirebe.
So police mukitundu kya Bukedi South ne Busia basobodde okufuna alipoota eno oluvannyuma lw'emyezi 7. Tukira bulungi nnyo nti mu mwezi ogw'omusanvu omwaka ogwo gwayita era wali omusajja yagenda n'amira obweke maanyi ga kisajja yafiira muloogi wadde wakayita emyezi 7 kyamusanve nnyo Muhammad Mukongo Saalongo muze wa taxi ku kyalo ky'Enkundo Hira Ndabani Sub-County naye bw'atyo yafiiridde mu guest house gye bayita Mwesigwa mu kitundu ky'Ekisenyi Busia Municipality. Ono mu wiiki ewedde 22 ku ssaawa 2 ez'olweggulo yafuna omukyala muganzi we ne beesogga Mwesigwa guest house. Beesanyusa okuva ssaawa 2 mpaka ssaawa 5 ez'ekiro era mu kuwerekera omukyala ono Muhammad Mukongo Saalongo bwe yali akomawo okwebaka ate n'afuna muganzi owokubiri ajje asobole okumusuza ekiro kyonna wakati mu kiro kwesanyusa ono omutima gwe gwagenda ne gwesiba oluvannyuma olw'okugupika ennyo engeri ey'okwesanyusa n'omukyalo owokubiri. Oluvannyuma lw'okukutuka omutima n'afa, ono yagenda omukyalo ono owokubiri yagenda n'ategeeza management era omulambo gw'omugenzi gutwalibwa mu ddwaliro lya Busia Health Center we basobola okugwekebejja era nekisangibwa nti yafudde omutima gwesiba oluvannyuma lw'okwekejja n'okwepika. Abantu baffe twagala okubategeeza nti ebintu by'omukwano n'okwesanyusa mu ngeri emu biviirako abantu abamu okukozesa amaanyi gasukkiridde kibaviiriddeko okufa abalala bakozesa amaanyi g'ekisajja nga baleetera obuzibu. So kiba kirungi nnyo okufuna obuyambi okuva mu basawo ab'emitima omutima gw'ekubanga munafu kyetagisa nga tonnaba kwekaalisa osobole okufuna okwekebejja.
Nonga kubara hamwe n'itwe Gntv ago nibwo twaba twinire omwabasyogo kandi nandi EVAS akankwasa evening special rero kurataho murare kurungi.